What is good, everyone? I believe we are coming through. Did you get the mic set up?
It's in here.
Heck yeah.
Hi.
Morning.
Morning. I'm going to go share this.
I will too. I do want to check on.
And so should you.
I do want to check on one thing.
It benefits everybody because we do giveaways sometimes when we have enough people.
Mm-hmm.
It just depends.
And in 1 hour, we will be premiering the approach discs, the approach putters, or whatever you want to call it, of the Building the Bag series. So make sure you stick around for that. Should be fun.
Hi, Bobby.
And I'm gonna share this. Ooh, let's go! Let's go! Who's sick of those commercials yet? Just me?
Me.
Tina?
Uh-huh.
Tina's sick of it? Mm-hmm. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Tina and I are doing morning coffee, presented by Bird. If you'll kind of...
See, you're much more entertaining if you woke up a little bit earlier.
You're right.
I like this Eric. He's entertaining. All right. Somebody ordered a backpack. That's exciting. Eric, share the stream.
I just did. Okay, so
check this out. Got this in the mail yesterday. Isn't that cool? So it's been cold here. Cold, I know, but still, like, our house is not very insulated, and so if it's 50 outside, or if it's 30 outside, it's 50 in here. And even like this room doesn't really get much heat. So I've been doing my yoga in here while we had guests, and it's been cold. So I got some sweatshirts. I got some whale sack sweatshirts, and actually I should show them my other ones because they're really cool.
They are all very, very good. So I don't know if you guys saw it, but I'm going to be posting some fun stuff about a new disc. And you just have to do some research about what this new disc is. It's amazing. I talked about it yesterday, and I have a video that is going to drop tomorrow. It's good. I'm so pumped about it. It's going to be awesome.
Oh, an angry cat. She's actually just really loud, and she always sounds like she's mad, even if she's like enjoying what you're doing. So, so Eric's super excited about this new disc. Can you tell them that?
You can say it's very similar
to what he used to throw all the time.
And I'm loving this one just as much, if not more.
Look at Bobby's little tail. Look at her little stump tail. She's so freaking cute.
I was out throwing it on backhand and forehand yesterday with Zach Benson, and I think there were a couple shots that I threw that I was outrageously impressed on, where I was throwing kind of an awkward sidearm through a gap, and it went just as far as an Emperor did when I hit it really clean, and I was really, really impressed. And where this slot is going to get filled by that was like what my beat up felons were doing, the ones that I would throw and I'd like be able to throw them nice and like kind of soft and just snap them out and let them stay straight or have a little drift. So this is fitting that, but this also has a little more use on a backhand than I think a felon did, where a felon, I would probably go straight to an Evader, Explorer, Maverick if I was throwing a backhand, where I wouldn't really throw those straight felons for backhands. I would mainly throw them for forehands only. So, but this will have application both on backhand and forehand. Jamie Thomas, more stable than a Sphinx. Yeah, it's fantastic.
I'm happy for you.
9, 5, negative 1, 2 are the flight numbers.
Can I brag about you for a second?
Please.
Please, I need that.
I'm not going to say no.
So, I've been a super proud wife lately, and it's been an interesting off season, obviously, with all the changes and all the sponsorship changes, and I don't know. Bobby's crazy right now, but Eric and I have been working together for 6 years, 5 years.
5, 5.5, yeah, 5. No,
Like
probably
2016, we really got together and we started Whale Pants in 2016. Does that sound about right?
It's about 6 years then.
Maybe like halfway.
We're coming up on 6 years.
Yeah. So I essentially Dee Dee gave him, hey, we want you to have a media presence, make some YouTube videos. And at that time, I was already really excited about making YouTube videos. So I kind of just like took that on as my project to like help and facilitate. And I had interest in editing and media.
Spot on, Jamie Thomas.
So that's kind of like the past of our YouTube channel. That's how it started, right? It was more like supposed to be Eric's thing. I just took it over and ran the project, and then became a media person somehow.
Yeah.
And so that has been like 6 years of that. And over the last year and a half, since I have so much other stuff going on with the garden business and just kind of taking a step back from doing media so much, Eric, it's been kind of like pulling teeth between the two of us to like make sure we're getting content put out, which is why there was a big lull, because neither of us had the time or focus to do it. So with this new like entrance of sponsorships and just massive support from Infinite and Thought Space and Upper Park and Verdi Fuel, obviously, but that's been a long time. He is just like lit up with ideas.
Yeah.
Sorry, this is a long, drawn out brag, but
you
need the backstory to understand why I'm so like amazed by it. But essentially, he didn't really have that same, I'd be like, hey, we need to do some videos. Do you have any ideas? Like, can we please, like try to get some videos done? And so, yeah, literally this off season, I've never seen him like this, but he's so excited about like disc golf, which he's been excited about disc golf before, but now it's like in a different way. But then he just has all these ideas for videos, and with Zach's help, I think with Zach and Dan, and we have a new editor that's going to be helping us as well, which we'll talk about in a second. But like with the help too, and having a team, he's just like taken it and ran with it. So I think since you got picked up by Infinite, we've already done like 12 videos or something, maybe more, which is just amazing in such a short amount of time. And I've barely had to have my hands on it. So
and we've created, multiple series that are going to be with Michael, good morning. Thank you so much. We've created multiple series.
Yeah, lots of different projects
that can continue. Like the Battle of the Hitsman might have a couple extra episodes throughout the season if I do come home, but it's not always. But it'll be something that we'll pick back up the moment we come back.
Yeah, you can still do some on the road. It just won't be as many.
Battle of Hitsman won't.
For the Hitsman battles.
But
you could probably do something. I don't know.
Yeah, but we also have the Building the Bag series is limited, but that's totally fine. And I'm always yelling, Anthony, get out of here.
Hi, Anthony.
The Building the Bag series will be limited, but I'll constantly be looking to do in the bag and bag updates because I will often be putting new discs in, and I think there's something that we're also trying to work with Infinite is doing a small brand disc reviews where the idea, and these might go on Infinite's channel, but the idea would be you, the fans, vote on a few of these small discs for me to review, and then whichever one gets the most votes, I review that disc that month or that week or probably that month. And so we give an opportunity to a small brand. I give an honest review. We run through it. You get to see it fly. I compare it to a bunch of stuff, and it allows for those companies to grow. So if you're a fan of some of these smaller companies, that would be a great opportunity. I plan on talking with Infinite about more of that going forward, because that'll be something we do while we're on the road. Not to mention the Is That Good series that I've alluded to. That is currently first episode is being edited right now. The second part of it is I've had 2 others already be filmed. Thank you to Raven, Alex, and Tony that were hanging out in when they came up to Charlotte. They're staying in York, I believe it is, in South Carolina near Rock Hill. They came out and filmed one. So I did an Is That Good with Paige Pierce. I did an Is That Good with Paul Ulibarri, and a third one with Missy Gannon.
We were gonna do Erica, but they were here for like 2.5 days. So
yeah.
We didn't get to do that.
And the idea is to do it with people. So the Is That Good is also a series about working with their tour series disc. So I also don't want to do a disc that people couldn't get. Kyle Klein was here, and there aren't really Midnight Prowls available around. They're already kind of sold out. So it wouldn't feel just to do a review on a disc that nobody can get. It's all about doing a review on discs that people can get.
Supporting the other touring players.
Bam.
Yeah.
So that's a series that
Which
will happen
also,
all the time.
Can I brag again? Because, like, obviously Eric saw a cool opportunity for an awesome series, but he is so about supporting other players and other people and other animals and whatever, and I'm just really impressed by that, and I just think that's really, really cool. So can we get some fish in the chat for Eric Oakley, please? I know you guys like him. I actually like him too, like quite a bit.
Thank you, baby.
But yeah, kudos to you, because it's taken a lot of pressure off of me to run the YouTube channel, and I know people are excited to see what you're throwing and why, and just like what that looks like. So I'm very thankful that you've taken over a lot of that. And then again, shout out to Dan and Zach for taking a giant burden off of our shoulders for editing and filming. We filmed a Battle at Hitsman with Cynthia and Kyle and Chloe last week, and
we realized
Eric and I had to film, and I could not focus. I couldn't throw shots. I was not putting well, and I know that when I'm having to do media, I think about it way too much, and then I'm not present. So it's been huge having Zach as such a big help too. So y'all are freaking awesome. Thank you.
There's a level of
sushi in the chat.
Nice. There's a level of sorry. There's a level of something that we're also going to be working with, is that I'm going to have Ian Harris, Erica Stinchcomb's husband, whom I love very much. Is going to be oh, dang it. I didn't know that. Well, Kyle Klein will have another video, or have another tour series disc that I will love to review with him, and it'll be awesome, because Kyle and Cynthia are two amazing people. So
cat view. Cat cam.
I was mentioning,
sorry, babe.
Lost my train of thought.
I'm so sorry.
Ian Harris will be a person who we will see. He will be at pretty much every event I will be. So he will actually be doing the filming for me, which is one, I get to support a friend, because he's not gonna do it for free. It's he's gonna be a person that will be able to help the series along, because he'll understand the shots and do all those really, really good things. So I am absolutely pumped to be also to spread the love and spread the wealth and be able to make it happen, so I don't have to feel like I'm doing it all on my own, which then distracts, like we said, from our play. Like, I wouldn't get good quality practice in.
Support like that.
But so it's super simple.
Like, maybe we're not making money from our YouTube channel anymore, but that's totally fine. We get to still like make content, connect with our fans, with Eric's fans, and then just like feel relevant, I guess. Also, like, honestly, that's
the simple support that we've seen just from the Building the Bag series is that it's the amount of views and comments that I'm getting on those, and it's where's the Pokemon Go content soon? Hopefully, maybe we could do.
Follow us on Instagram.
Yeah. But that is it's
Thanks,
been
Zach.
it's been kind of incredible to see just the sheer amount of comments, the sheer amount of views. Like they're some of our best watched videos, and I'm very sorry about the audio.
Yeah.
Needless to
so
say, I was
loud.
peaking all the time.
He needs a lapel mic, but like on his hip,
Yeah.
because he's loud
Oh,
enough
gosh.
that it can hear it down
My
here.
belly button.
It's like so blown out.
Is it good?
I'm sorry about that.
Who's your favorite Pokemon?
Well, I have Wailmerman as my buddy. Predictable, I know. But I really want a Wailord, and I just thought, of course, I have a whale as my buddy. So he's up there, but I think honestly, my actual favorite. I actually really like. How do you pick a favorite Pokemon?
I have.
What's yours?
I have
yours?
4.
You go first, I'll think
I have
about
4.
it.
If I had to put them in rank, like Blastoise is probably on top, but very close behind is Poliwrath, who I absolutely love.
Goes still a thing.
And then not far behind are Gengar and Slowbro. Those 4 to me are my favorites. Like pretty like they're above the rest. There's a few others that I also like, but those are the main 4. Like I will throw like a Greninja or Infernape in there, and Polion is in the conversation
now
as
you've
well.
listed like 20.
But I'm just saying those are all really cool Pokemon. Like any of the mythical birds are sick.
I do like Ninetales. That's always been one of my faves, and then Bulbasaur is one of my favorites.
Yeah. Do you like Venusaur? Kind of.
Bulbasaur's adorable.
Yeah.
He's so cute. And then there's like a Sunkern, which apparently turns into a sunflower, which I'm all about. So I haven't actually evolved it yet, but all right, we should talk about something else.
Nice.
We're gonna lose viewers in
Or gain viewers, who knows? Eevee's OP. Now, and just to get back to it, the simple fact that the YouTube channel is growing and it feels like the followers are very genuine. I want to keep this type of positivity that we continue to have.
69.
Nice. That we continue to have in our world. So if you haven't, please join the Discord. Please continue to follow, like, subscribe, do all those things. It's just so cool to see this whole community grow.
Yeah,
and I can't thank you all enough.
I talk about it all the time, but I don't have a lot of apps on my phone that are like quote unquote life changing.
Yeah.
But legitimately, our Discord, like, yeah, it's an app, but it's a community. And that place has brought me so much, like, joy, and I feel very welcomed and involved, and it's so positive.
Mm-hmm.
I never see any, like, negative talk. Everyone's super supportive. You can go there and vent. You can go there and game. You can
go there,
your plants, your pets,
and maybe see me throw this.
Yeah, we do a lot of early release stuff.
I did link something in there. You just have to go find it.
So yeah, if you do get a chance, please jump in the Discord. We also play Rocket League 4 times a day, and we'll just pop in the channel, and I've been streaming games in there as well.
I'll see you at the Dido, AJ. I'll see you at the Dido.
Anyways, I just if you have a chance, if you're not in the Discord for some reason yet, I know it's kind of weird to learn like a new app, but I promise if you actually get into there and like introduce yourself and just start chatting, you will find some people that you love, and we've seriously created such a cool community. Shout out again to Zach, because that wouldn't exist without him, and the last 2 years of our lives would have looked completely different. So,
Forever
those of you that aren't in there probably don't know that I've been playing video games for the last 3 days. Pretty much nonstop. I'm trying to get good at Rocket League. I'm loving it, and played some Dishonored for the last couple days too. So, anyways, get in Discord. Everybody's super nice, super amazing. So join us.
It has
even Cynthia is in our Discord.
It has opened up a lot of cool avenues, and we are going to continue to do more with that. It's very, very fun, and it's awesome. So, yeah, I guess that's a lot of hype of each other and cool things and our community, which we're very excited. Yeah. The simple fact that we can say, hey, every Tuesday we're just going to sit down and talk about
whatever we want
with coffee is awesome, and people will show up and
I already had coffee.
And hang out. But we feel very, very fortunate and lucky to have this, and it's always been. I don't remember when it turned to this, but it has always been so rewarding to interact and be a person of the people.
A person of the people.
A person of the people. That I don't know when that changed, because early on,
what does that mean?
It's being able to have interactions with everyone, where there are some pros that maybe you won't get that or can't get that because it's not there. It's not, and it might not be their personality.
You're also not that famous, so.
Oh, thanks. Not what I'm getting at, but I just said it's just for me. It turns to this. It's so rewarding because when I hear successes when I hear successes on Discord, or whenever I have successes, I feel like all of that is so shared, and I'm so thankful. I remember calling Paul King and Krista Lesbo after Stelly, and just being thankful for them because they were two people who helped me win that, even though they weren't there to help me practice or anything. But the amount of time I spent playing with Paul and us talking about being good, and then the amount of rounds I played with Chris that prepared me for those moments was that's the kind of stuff, is that remembering
the Titans.
Yes, forever. The night they played the Titans.
I feel you.
Yeah. So that's I know you probably have felt that with your successes in disc golf, that there have been people who helped shape that, who helped get you there, and the little things it's really, really cool. Really cool.
Yeah, Zach Benson is trying to get us to do a roast of Eric Oakley.
I'm in.
Sponsored by Birdie Fuel. We should probably let them know that we want them to sponsor it.
Yeah.
But he keeps talking about it because we all roast Eric all the time. But
pure son of the people.
That's so good. Yeah, so one last little touch on media stuff, because I know I mentioned it, but our boy Logan Hall is out of Dallas. He lives in Austin now. But he just finished school for film. And so he's going to hop on board with our editing team as well. So we have a team, Zach, Logan, and Dan. P.S. If you're a woman and you're into media, let me know, because we'll hire you if you're good. It's a boys club all of a sudden. But yeah, Brilliant Unicorn, Logan Hall, he's going to help us get through some of these videos since we have so many in the folders. So I'm stoked about that, and it just means good things for you guys too. So yeah. I also grabbed these, and I wanted to show you these new creations. Look at this cool shirt!
I love the waves. Reese Powell, thank you so much.
Thank you so much. I know.
This coffee's incredible. Is it Kristen
So
again?
this is 6'4".
Kristen
Tatar. So good. So there's this long sleeve. Like I said, I've been trying to do or get more long sleeves. And then this is a little hooded long sleeve. See? But it's like a really thin one, so you can still kind of just wear it whenever. I love this design. It's so cool.
Media team, så sick. What pants media team?
Well, Pants Media Team.
Så sick that sick. Media team. Media pass?
Reese, we're actually, I guess technically we're not really looking for anybody right now. But I do need someone to build my Sun and Soil website, or I need to find some time to do it myself, which I just haven't. Yeah. But our website stuff's going pretty well. We have a website manager. Well, pants coming soon. Maybe they actually do have like joggers and stuff. On Printful. We could totally make some male pants. That'd be so funny.
That'd be fun. That'd be very fun.
All right, what else is there to talk about?
Duders?
Maybe.
So, we recently grew some peppers. Or they're in the process of growing. Peppers. It was very fun to get into some plant stuff. Tina.
You started the plant conversation?
I did.
Wow. That's so good today.
So yeah, the making use of the shed, we had some mold removal, and so we were kind of like,
I've been avoiding it for a
don't want to go in
while.
there, but now that it's good,
So cute.
Tina's got it really wonderfully set up. We hung some lights, and Tina's been crushing it out there, and she, even put a little heating pad under that to help promote
they're
germination.
specifically seed mats
Yeah.
to help germination.
Super, super, super cool stuff. And
Why did it hide?
I don't know.
AJ, it did not want you putting that pepper.
It
in our
did not
chat.
want that pepper in the
It's
chat.
like no.
Hey guys, peppers in the chat.
Peppers in the chat.
Peppers in the
It'll
chat.
block them all.
So it just became this
Bye,
really
Gaucho.
later
Let's
Gaucho.
play games later.
Became really, really cool to be able to help and be a part of that and kind of grow something, because when I go out on the road, I'm not gonna really be able to maybe have
I'm gonna
these
mail
peppers.
you some.
Yeah. But the other cool part is that, it gives us a reason, like, oh, cool, when we FaceTime each other, she can go out and show me the progress
Different updates
and
stuff.
let me know how they're going and how they taste. So it's going to be very, very fun as a process to see this kind of all happen. And stuff that we talked about doing throughout the off season is
we
being a little more involved of like, okay, cool, I'm gonna see, it doesn't want the
It
peppers.
doesn't want the green bells. It's like
Yeah,
not
I don't
okay.
think I like it. So it's just cool. So yeah, that's kind of where I'm at. It's very fun, and I every time I get to go out to the shed, I always check on him because I help.
Yeah, it was like one morning he had a little bit of time and I had some time, and I was like, we have to plant all of these peppers. Chloe, good morning.
Hey, Chloe, thank you so much.
But yeah, we have like, I think 6 different kinds of peppers. Some hot, some really hot, some jalapenos, some mild. Damn it, AJ.
Gardening. Yep.
Oh my god, what is this channel? Yeah, so anyway, super excited about that, and they all just started to bloom. Or not bloom, oh my god, my brain. They all just germinated, and they're little tiny peppers now, and some of them are straight up purple.
Can't wait.
That's actually where it started. I saw this variegated purple pepper plant. So it's purple and white spotted. It's incredible. And I was like, Eric,
We need it.
do we need this? And he said, yeah, buy 2 packs of it. So I did.
Yeah.
And I'm very excited about that. Literally, the stem and the leaves are purple already.
Also, have you guys ever seen actual purple peppers? You know the color of an eggplant?
You want me to go grab them?
Yeah.
They're right there.
Please.
That's the only plant that survived.
It is
That's not true. There's
absolutely insane, because you look at it, you're like, oh, that's not a pepper. And when you cut into it, you're like, that's not a pepper. And then, like you eat it, you smell it, everything. It's a pepper, and it is so like that eggplant purple, which is so cool. Like it's so crazy. Like I remember Tina sending me a photo, and I shared it with my guild and everything, and so they were like, whoa, this is crazy. It's nuts. Zach, definitely, we're gonna play after the launch of the video. So this one still has a little bit of green, so it's like a little hulked
Yeah,
out.
they're usually darker purple, but the plant is not currently making new peppers. It's only putting energy into these ones because it's been too cold. So
yeah, it's amazing.
Yay!
There's a little heart.
Yeah, that one is a little heart.
It's so cool, and as they continue to grow, they get really
They're
dark
eggplant
purple.
pepper. Yeah.
And they're delicious too. So they, I wouldn't say they're spicy. I wouldn't say they're bland. They're full
a
of
little
flavor.
bland.
I think they're full of flavor. They remind me of a green.
I think compared
green
to a
pepper.
green bell, they're not as like clean, crisp tasting. Chaser and Tim asking about the garden since the freeze. Pretty much everything.
Yeah.
Is dead. That purple plant survived. It's massive. It's literally.
And it's also right up against the house.
And like instead of growing up, it like fell over because it had so many peppers on it. So now it's like down like this instead. But it's up against the house, so that one stayed warm enough that it didn't freeze. I have a couple that like lower to the ground still has some leaves that are alive. And the plants likely are not dead, but they are definitely dormant now. Whereas if I could have just got them through those nights, they literally had flowers on them still. Bunch of my flowers died. A couple of my seedlings that I shouldn't have had outside. A bunch of stuff in the greenhouse. I mean, it was frozen for about 6 hours, which is a little too long. The greenhouse couldn't keep up with that without being heated or anything. So kind of unfortunate, but I've since moved forward and I spent about a week avoiding the garden because I apparently was really upset about it. And now I'm back at it, planting stuff and just doing more research on
Nick
what
Beam,
needs to be inside, what can be outside.
Dan Hambley.
Dan, thank you. Thumbs up.
Nick Beam, we are in Pensacola, Florida. You good?
Did you just do that?
Are you good? Is it hot?
No.
Let me just rub it in.
No, stop.
What? What's really good?
That's wet.
You got yourself all wet.
Why did you do that?
Zach, it's all dependent on the European trip, and also dependent on what it looks like of what I might need to do point wise. If I need the time off, I might come up there, but also I might just take the week off. But also going to Mid-American could be a Silver Series and give me points for qualification.
So you have no idea.
I'm completely unsure, but I would always love to come see Jim Van Lanen and the Silver Cup crew. It's always a good time. Manitowoc is a beautiful spot.
It's awesome.
It's really cool. So
I really like it.
I would be more intrigued if we got to play more Rolling Ridge. I thoroughly enjoyed that course. It was hard, and we played Blacks to Blacks the year I played, and it was absolutely gnarly. So,
Andrew, we don't really have iguanas wild out here. That's more of a South Florida thing.
Yeah.
It does get, I think, too cold for them here.
Yeah.
So we haven't really seen any. We have a lot of lizards.
The little lizards.
Lots of little lizards.
Lizards.
Eric Idlewild, same concept.
Same
Probably.
thing. Probably. I would hope that there is an option for us to still go over and play in the European Open to where I can leave shortly after Idlewild and go straight. Realistically, probably go straight to Finland.
Reese, bye. Thanks for coming.
Have a great one, Reese. Go straight to Finland just in case there's any quarantining needed, and then be able
it
to.
Depends on what those rules are at that point.
Yeah, hopefully it's with a negative test and different things, it shouldn't be too much. But at the same time, we just don't know, and that sucks.
Yeah, and it could change 20 times between now and then.
So. Absolutely could. So another thing that I just was actually talking with Todd and Dylan Durant of Infinite Disc and Kessler Martin. We are working on Glow Pea Blend alpacas and which will be a new one on its way. I am so excited. If you were a fan of the Imperial Eagle or any of those runs that you saw from Discmania and the Glow P2s, you're going to love the Glow P-Blend Alpaca. Which other mantra, Zach?
Did you open those boxes today? Yesterday?
I did. I got some more envies, which I don't know if I would. I can't even figure out. Primot, what's up? I can't even figure out if I'm gonna throw the envy. But the more I throw it, I'm like, this disc is so good. But I throw the alpaca very similarly. So it's yellow star, green, the greenish one you haven't been through. Oh, the manta ray one. I'll bring the green one. Yeah. So yeah, what else was I saying? The envies. Envies. And then I got Envy Penvies, yes. They're Axiom envies, but we call them Envy Penvies. And we believe that was a mistake.
Saw one that said MVP on it.
Well, it says Team MVP on the James Conrad one. So Envy Penvies. Martin Pierce, I would love to get my hands on a goat to try it out. That'd be sweet. But I also got a Claymore, and my buddy Scott Watson came over and picked up some Anubis and Chariots. I gave him an Ursus to try out, and a couple other discs because, it's Team Infinite. I got a bunch of those that I'm not going to be throwing. And also, we will have those at the Open this weekend. So there'll be a bunch of extra discs, some stuff that I used in the Building the Bag series that didn't make the bag. So there's going to be some stuff that's thrown, but there's going to be a bunch of new stuff.
Mystery box for the... Yep. By the way, if you didn't know, when we stream... We
give away stuff all the time. We are almost to the next subscriber.
Come subscribe on Twitch.
So...
Next subscriber what?
The next subscriber goal.
Oh, sweet.
So
yeah,
that's big. It's tough because you have to get
they're new subscribers,
not recurring.
Not resubscribes.
Sphinx, man, Cody, I didn't really jive with the Sphinx. I would, if I was gonna do something, I would probably go for more Centurions. If I had to.
Are you talking about Skyline Chili? Is that what we're talking about?
Who's talking about Skyline Chili?
They keep talking about Skyline, and I thought they were talking about a disc golf course. I think they're talking about Skyline Chili.
Oh God, no, I'm good.
We've been there. Little Zach.
Little Zach loves it.
Medium Zach.
Zach Arlinghouse.
Yeah, he loves Skyline Chili.
Sorry. I got probably. Ooh, I gotta show off that clean marks.
Morning coffee. Something is missing. I have tea because I already had coffee today, and I'm cutting back so I can sleep better.
Look at what Scott.
Half a cup a day instead.
Look at what Scott got me.
Look more. Is it gold?
No, but it's my favorite color combination. Black stamp on a white disc.
You're doing so good.
And I can't wait to throw it. It's a little heavier than I tend to like in 179. I like a 178 at max, but I'm gonna go give this a nice little toss today. See if it holds up, because it is gorgeous, and it's old milky. It's got some of the yellow bleedy stuff from other discs, but you just love to see it. So excited about that one.
Great. I actually really like chili, and we did have it once, and it was fine. It's just not something
I don't know.
I think to go get.
Yeah, I don't actively want chili. The only time I had really good chili was that when we did that chili cook-off in Emporia. We ended up going, and we weren't a part of it, but we just got to be taste testers. So that white chili they had was amazing.
I do make a decent chili goulash that I haven't made in years. It's like a chili, but you add noodles, which makes it a goulash.
Nice.
I could do that again someday. Well,
what'd you think of my pasta yesterday?
Okay. If you go check my story, you can see Eric dancing while making dinner. We had... Okay, vulnerable moment. We've been really shitty lately.
That's harsh, but yes.
We've had a lot of people here on and off, and we've been really busy, and we have not been making meals at home hardly at all. I guess I do usually have 2 meals at home. Meals, yogurt, whatever. But we've been ordering DoorDash a ton, and then
so much.
We also are working on our relationship, so we go on dates. It's been like twice a week instead of once a week.
Yeah, it's been really fun because we'll just,
it's been awesome. But
even yesterday we went to First Watch.
Yeah, we did. That was really cute. But we also don't have a ton of like income right now. Whale Sacks is super slow, as I'm sure I mention every week.
Mm-hmm.
We're getting close to the end of it though. It's almost going to be on season. But anyways, we don't have the money, and it's so many calories when you eat out or order in. So we put a kibosh on that, and we still have at least a date a week that we can do. So we finally cooked together last night, and it was so fun. We had music on, we were dancing, I was cutting vegetables, and Eric was cooking it up and spilling sauce on the floor.
Everywhere.
It was just really nice, and it's so silly that like that was one of our goals for this off season, was to cook meals together every day.
Mm-hmm. So we're gonna try and make use of like this last stretch to cook in as much as possible, and save the cook in and save the splurging for our dates. It should be really nice. And usually when we make food, we make a larger amount, so it ends up being leftovers.
If not more.
So it's good that it stretches out. Like I make a huge thing of fried rice whenever I do it. I don't ever make it small. The pasta was very big. He did
a whole box of pasta. But
yeah.
So he makes this Italian sausage and spinach,
spicy Italian chicken sausage,
red sauce pasta, basically.
Get arrabbiata, I believe it's called, is the spicy marinara.
So it's got like a good kick to it. And then we had a bunch of peppers from the garden, so we added peppers and squash and
zucchini, onion,
garlic. So good.
It was fantastic.
So good.
It's I love because
Hi, Dale.
You take the sausage and you pull it out of the shell.
Don't do that.
And pull it out of the shell, and then you mix all of that into the pasta, and you get a spicy sauce. So then you get the spicy sauce plus the spicy sausage starts to bleed into the rest of the what's it called? Starts to bleed into the rest of the dish and gives it this wonderful heat that you don't always get from like a normal pasta. Yeah.
Anyways, yeah, we're excited for the change, I think, and it's nice to be kind of on the same page. Eric's playing Pokemon Go right now.
I catch them all.
You gotta catch them all later, though.
I know, I gotta be the Team Rocket in a second, too.
Team Rocket? You can wait. Yeah, anyways, so that's kind of what's going on with us. I don't think there's a whole lot else. Kevin, we have not played It Takes Two.
Friend code. Actually, this would be awesome because I need
You need more friends?
I do. I need 3 more friends.
You already
for
have
a thing.
Too many, I thought.
No.
I just posted mine on Instagram the other day and then took it down because I got too many.
Add friend. Check that code. Oh, does it flip it?
Of pasta,
I don't know if it does.
Cooking water. The starch will mix with the fat from the sausage and emulsify into a nice creamy sauce to go with the marinara. Sean, thank you. Add the starch water to your.
There you go. It's right there in there. If you are on Pokemon Go and you haven't added me, there is my friend code.
Did I hear you stream on Twitch earlier? Or am I losing it? Zach. Yes, last night Eric streamed.
Mm-hmm.
I streamed the day before.
Yeah.
Or maybe it was 2 days before.
Yeah.
It's all a blur.
We'll probably.
I played a lot the last couple days.
I mean, I'm streaming tonight. So the content is actually pretty easy, and there's an outside chance that we won't need to raid all 3 days this week.
Great.
So it might be just Monday. How our group works is.
Why?
Are we back? We good? Okay.
Why did that happen?
I don't know. So the content seems to be easier. We were able to get all of the content done in our normal 6 hours that we usually do, which was awesome. 6 hours in over 2 days. But we're unsure because it might go slower. It might be anything. So all of that might work into where we have an easier week. We do want to still go back and do the old content, but we would rather wait until we have the new content down and we got that down to like a night and a half, and then use that other half of the night to go and finish up some other content. That's kind of where we're at, and it should be super simple. Again, if you can, just keep being awesome and support us on Twitch, because the more we get people on Twitch, Tina is going to play more Dishonored and more Rocket League, and she's got a whole bunch of games on Steam that she's super excited about.
Steam had a big sale the other day, so I pretty much played games all day on Saturday because it was my day off. And if I don't do something like that, then I just end up working anyways, and that's not what I'm supposed to do. So yeah, on Steam I bought like Octodad and just like a couple 2-player games to Star Wars, Lego Star Wars. So yeah, I've got a couple of. I would not. Yeah. Anyways, I'm definitely going to be streaming more, and Eric and I already talked about it. Like when he's not here, when he goes on tour, I'm going to continue to stream because I actually really, really love it. I'm not always in the mood for it, but the less overwhelmed I am with whale sack stuff, the more I enjoy gaming because it's not like I don't feel guilty about it. So it's been awesome. My team is helping tremendously. It's been really awesome, and yeah, just enjoying it. Thanks. I bought a sweater. I like it a lot. I need to put some more designs up on the website, but for now, this is fantastic and I love it. Order a hot tub through DoorDash. We can't DoorDash anymore, Tim. We have rules.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Eric's streaming tonight. Mm-hmm. Do you know what time?
I am streaming. It'll be right around 8 o'clock, 8:15 Central Time, kind of when it always is. I'm gonna be going till 11 or midnight, depending. I did say we're doing a free giveaway tonight. We already have $10 towards our $50 giveaway. We're gonna do a free giveaway.
A free giveaway?
No matter what, we're just doing a giveaway tonight.
Okay.
So that will probably be for a fish Lucid X Felon, and that's going to be awesome. So yeah, tune in. That will be given away, and we're really close to a subscriber goal. We're very close to a dono goal, and those reset every time. So we constantly have those running. So as we kind of get things going, and then occasionally we drop in some free instant giveaways, which is awesome. And usually we do it as pick a number between 1 and 100, and then you spam the chat with as many numbers as you can put in as fast as possible. And that's how we give away stuff. So it's all very simple. Sometimes we'll do some random questions, but we're trying to make sure that everybody has a fair share. So if you're there and available, it's really, really fun to just come by, and you might win some stuff, which is always fun. And we love to share the love and spread the wealth around as much as possible. The coffee we have today is Birdie Fuel, 6'4", goes to support Kristen Tatar, which is amazing. This one is one of my favorites. It's so very, very good.
Tasty. I mean, ours is good too. We have is that good? The s'mores, and then we also have. Look at spot right now. What are you doing? What's our other one? Road trip.
Is that good? This s'mores.
Yeah.
S'mores is. We haven't had that in a while.
I keep forgetting that we don't have the other one, so I get confused every time. Hi, Cheesy. You're watching yourself dancing.
It's good. It's funny. Coming soon.
It's purple. It's a dahlia. Anyways, okay, so if you didn't know, in about 10 minutes or so, we are dropping
Pathfinders.
What is the video that you're dropping?
This is the approach putters. Approach discs is what I call it as. Because there are some discs out there that just aren't, that they live in their own world where some people will call it a putter, but realistically it's not. And some people won't call it a mid-range because it's too slow, because it's like a putter speed, but they're approach discs. Like the Heart is an approach disc. The Zone is an approach disc. They are not putters. So when somebody says, "Oh my gosh, Paul Macbeth sidearms a putter so far," it's a zone. It is not. It's not a. It's not. It's not a putter. It's an amazing approach disc. It's a utility disc, and it does some absolutely incredible things. So, Primont, I have not thrown the yarn. Dale, please do. Bergs are amazing. There are EO Bergs on the way. I will let you guys know that. So we gotta jump in. There's a lot of really fun discs that I got to throw in this video, and I threw them on both backhand and sidearm. Pretty nice, and I think it's gonna be a fun one. Absolutely a fun one. So we're gonna stick around until that. So yeah, it's gonna be good. I do think the mid-range one is going to be a lot more because I had so many mids, and I broke the fairways into 2 separate videos of slower fairways and faster fairways, and then distance drivers to wrap up, which again, we will be following that up with a full in the bag. I'm still kind of testing a couple of discs out right now that I'm not, man, I think my in the bag is going to be like, well, I'm using all of these discs, but I'm not going to bag all of these discs all the time. Does that make sense? Where there's going to be a couple of discs that I'm going to be like, I'm always going to want to have this mold in the car. And if the weather or the hole or some shot dependent, I'm going to be able to say, oh, I should bag this Missy Gannon Thrasher for this hole because I need that. I need to be able to throw this turning shot or like crazy flip up forehand that I just don't have a disc for at the moment or something like that. I'm always going to want that. Or if it's like super tailwind and I can unleash, I can throw a Missy Gannon Thrasher in a tailwind crazy far. It's kind of insane how far they go. So that kind of stuff I think will play into me doing my in the bag where it will be, this is what's always in the bag. Here's a little extra of the unique stuff that I will be putting in and out of my bag throughout the season. So it's cool.
The Mono coffee, I can't remember.
It's the cold. Vanessa's was the cold brew. This was the cold brew.
No one. That's just a cold brew they have, from what I remember.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So, if I'm being honest, I have not had a coffee from Birdie Fuel that I don't like. I obviously have favorites, but I don't necessarily.
Lori, my stepmother, just sent me a message saying she was trying to buy more of the campfire s'mores,
out of it.
but they're sold out. See, we've got everybody hooked on it. Is that good?
I got them some for Christmas. How are they out of it already? It's been a month.
I mean,
it's impressive. Yeah. Anyways, I like all of their stuff, so you really can't go wrong. At least try. Try them. There's no reason not to try them.
Clemonade is also super good too.
That's one of my least favorites.
Wow. Tina hates lefties.
No.
Tina hates lefties.
You're right.
Tina hates lefties.
You're right. I do. The only reason it's not on the top of my list is it tends to brew on the light side. Like, you need a lot more coffee to get it to the darkness that I like.
Hey, I mean that.
That's it. The flavor is still good. It just takes more beans to get it to my desired flavor, if you will. God, you guys. I'm not hating. I love Clemens. You guys know I love Clemens. It's just
I think it's a whole ploy that she has Zach and Chris on the Whale Sacks team. She's just trying to save face at this point.
I have other Zach too.
Oh, little Zach too, man.
No, not little Zach. He's not on the team.
Other Zach.
Oh. Okay. Anyways.
Which...
I love lefties. Okay. Somebody asked a question. Tina, add any new bags to the mold. Credit, thank you for changing the subject. No. I don't know the last time that I did an in the bag, so I guess I've definitely had different molds since then. My go-tos are a Fury and a Trespass.
Underworld.
And an Underworld for those tricky shots or some sidearm flip-up things. I have been bagging a Fuse.
Yeah. I'm actually kind of surprised you haven't, with the amount you played, but I'm surprised you didn't try and like put a little more time in with the Grace. But you
I don't even know what that is.
You felt
the
it.
Blue one?
Yeah. I think I gave that away, actually. Sorry.
Well, here's the problem. Anytime that there's new release discs, they're in 175.
They're heavy.
I cannot
173
tell.
plus, so.
Like, I know it's only a couple of grams, but goddamn, does it make a big difference for me. So I don't really have business throwing 175s. It's not going to be anything like how it actually comes out of my hand when I throw the weights that I enjoy. So, so Fuse is fairly new. If anything, I've taken a lot of molds out of my bag just because I don't use them. But like Justice Felon, I put a Marshall back in, but it wasn't stable enough.
No.
I put a different Marshall in.
You'd like the Faith. But also, I actually got to throw your hybrid Trespass in the Distance Driver video.
And?
It's crazy good.
I know.
It goes very far.
You think I can tell them about DDO?
Do it. Do it.
Okay. I officially have an order on the docket for Dynamic Disc Open. And I hope everyone's as excited about it as I am. But I don't think it's ever been done. And I could be wrong, but if it has been done, it's been a very, very long time. So I've never stepped out and done a run of discs that weren't with dynamic discs, but we're doing the Latitude 64 Fury. We're running it in hybrid. And I'm so excited. I love the Fury. It is one of, I think, the most underrated fairway drivers for slower arms. It's such a good disc. It does everything that I want it to do, and the different types of plastics are it makes it like super versatile. So I have what's like the Glimmer X. I have like an Octo X Glimmer Fury. I have a bunch of those, and they're like way more stable, and
Tina, choose one.
It's just an incredible fairway driver. And then I have ones that are beat in that flip and turn so fast.
Which would you keep and which would you give to Al?
The purple one's the coolest.
Keep it? Which one's going to Greasy?
You want to give him the cooler one, right?
Okay.
Anyways, I am just very, very excited for that. And I am working with a couple shops because I had to buy like 1,000 of them or something. So a couple shops locally and North Carolina, and I have a couple other to reach out to as well to see if they want stuff for their store. So very, very excited. So you heard it here first. I haven't really talked to anybody about it before. So.
Well, and if you're going to be at any Pro Tour events where there's fly marts, I will be looking to set up at most of those events whenever we can. I will have mainly, Thought Space and Infinite molds. There's a chance that we might even stamp up some of these smaller brands as well with some cool stuff. So be on the lookout for that. And we're also going to be stocking up the Whale Sacks website as well.
Chase, I don't mean to burst your bubble, but we play Rocket League with a guy that's name is actually Chaser. And because your name came up, Chase RL, my brain just like saw Chaser. And then I realized, I think I said it twice. I was like, this is not Chaser. Stop calling him Chaser. So I'm sorry about that.
Yeah.
I guess we could have 2 Chasers, but he might be mad. We'll not copyright it. Okay. Free for all. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
You're good. Yeah, we're going to have a bunch of stuff the Whale Sex website is going to get some more discs added to it. Also from Infinite brands, TSA brands to other stuff that there will be stuff available. So anytime that I get an order that I think is worth it, I'm going to send stuff to send stuff over.
Yeah,
Okay,
so
we
should
gotta
have
go.
some of his special discs with his name on it.
We have the approach
on our
disc going
website,
live.
so you can support us directly. I am about to share the premiere link. And please go join us over there and watch our video and watch all of our videos. And we love you and thank you for being here. And sorry for the abrupt goodbye, but we let's go watch this video together. We'll still be in the chat. Right there. Zach, I think that should post since it's on our channel, but if it doesn't, can you? Okay. Video premiering in 5 seconds. Okay, bye. You gotta hit the button. Say bye, Bobby. Click the link, baby. All right, can you hit the end stream, please? Okay, bye.